Sports!
Tonight on ONEIL After Dark, sports and broccoli lead the way as Week 3 of the NFL saw gambling enthusiasts lose, and it was terrible. In politics, a few weeks before the national election, Trump and Harris are speaking, but what are they saying, and who is listening? And I have a conversation with Oklahoma State head football coach Mike Gundy as he tells us his age and gender. All that and more coming up next. Good evening, and welcome to ONEIL After Dark. My name is Tanner O'Neill, and that's fine. Fans don't boo nobodies. Week 3 in the NFL had some brilliant moments, and none of them came from Will Levis or Caleb Williams. So, let's look into the professional action that happened over the weekend. Eagles at Saints. This game was a nightmare to watch, as Derek Carr went from MVP candidate back to Derek Carr. A very pedestrian performance by Carr saw him accumulate a staggering 142 yards through the air. That's going 14 of 25, and basically cutting my best friend Alvin Kamara out of the footballery. The Eagles fired up Saquon Barkley, who had 2 scores for 147 yards on the ground. The ending was interesting, but as Chris Olave caught a pass for a touchdown, the Saints left too much time on the clock. Philly marched down the field, scored, and converted the 2 points after. Then, with plenty of time left, Derek Carr did what he does, which is throw an interception at a crucial point. Thanks, man. Saints lose. High caliber talent at its finest. We'll have more American Hand Egg later on in the program. November 5th, Americans will vote on who takes the blame for the next 4 years, as Donald Trump and Kamala Harris spoke to the masses as to why they should be held responsible for the future of our country. We have some video sound on tape that we'll go to right now.
She's a one-woman economic wrecking ball, and if she gets 4 more years, her radical agenda will smash the economy into rubble and grind your financial situation right into the dust. And she's coming for your money, she's coming for your pensions, and she's coming for your savings unless he will make America great.
I have to worry about whether they're going to be able to meet their other needs. And I don't need to remind anybody here, especially these esteemed journalists, but when we expanded the child tax credit a couple years ago, we reduced Black child poverty by half.
Amazing. This election season is heating up just like the weather here in the 713, but a cool cat might just be the polar opposite. Buttons the Cat from Buttons for America provided the show with this empowering message to the American voters. Wonderful, powerful, and inspirational. To donate to Buttons for America, the Super PAC, look at the bottom of the screen and follow the instructions. Turning now to local news, Leon the Walrus, yep, that walrus, who a few weeks ago escaped the local Maritime Zoo and Aquatic Friendship Center, is still at large. Very large. Because it's a walrus. Crime Stoppers has asked anyone with any knowledge to leave information in the comments section below. Also, city police are looking for local malcontent, Lane Romansky, for questioning, which may or may not be related to the escaped walrus and other illegal walrusing activities. The Houston Texans were in action over the weekend as they traveled to Minnesota to take on the Vikings Sunday afternoon. And here is how it played out. Texans at Vikings. And sometimes, it be like that. Friend of the show, Joe Mixon, was conspicuous by his absence due to a minor ankle injury. Get well soon, buddy. He was sorely missed on this day. Houston couldn't get the offense going. CJ Stroud threw for over 200 yards and a touchdown, along with 2 critical interceptions. It saw this game get out of reach fast. Sam Darnold, Minnesota Vikings quarterback, obviously on some type of PEDs, put together a masterclass, throwing for 4 touchdowns. The less said about this game, the better. Texans 7, Vikings 34. Terrible. Well, I guess you can't win them all, right? The Texans will face literal garbage next Sunday and... Oh, that's a typo. Sorry. They will host the Jacksonville Jaguars live from NRG Stadium. Check local listings for availability. This week I caught up with Oklahoma State Cowboys head coach Mike Gundy, and it was really something that happened. Hello, Coach. Thank you for joining me. How are you today?
You'd understand.
So, it says here that you've been the head coach at Oklahoma State since 2005. Tell us a little about that adventure.
Embarrasses me to be involved with athletics tremendously.
Very good. Seems completely reasonable. How do you feel that the college game has changed throughout the years?
Here's all that kid did. He goes to class. He's respectful to the media. He's respectful to the public. And he's a good kid. And he's not a professional athlete. He's fat.
Fair enough, Coach. In 2020, you were involved in an incident with One American News. Can you tell us a little about that?
That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage.
Okay, Coach, I understand. Just take it easy. Relax a bit.
And the editor that let it come out is garbage.
Well, all right then, Coach. Do you have any final thoughts, comments, concerns, parting words for the viewers?
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. And that's all I got to say. Makes me want to puke.
Fantastic. Emmy award-winning journalism indeed. That's all for tonight. Join us next time when we discuss more sports and broccoli. Thank you for watching ONEIL After Dark. My name is ONEIL.
He's fat.
The team, go sports!